worker born in 1977, Jesus Christ, was it the 10th of the 8th or the other way around, I can't remember, resides at Talia Dean's address up in Cobham or something. Obviously the church I was speaking about the other day, I thought Ricksta had just done a reading there. Turns out it's their local church. So representatives of their local church, and we obviously know how they conduct themselves on social media. Apparently he is that old. I mean, when I gave the police that date of birth, they weren't able to find him when I made my original report on the little man on Saturday. So Ricksta today went live and claimed that he was in Sunderland, where I live. Pardon me, the city that I live in. Said he was at my local pub. I mean, just Ricksta, like, if you're going to say you're at somebody's local pub, make sure you know the open hours. Make sure that you know that the person who you're saying it's their local pub can't recognise the fact that it isn't their local pub. Also, as another point, Ricksta, why would I have to message you like a man to ask you what pub you were in to meet if you were in my local? I mean, it's just, you know, this is the thing with bullshit, isn't it? This is the thing with bullshitters. When they chat, they forget what they've said before. They make slips. They make spillage all the goddamn time. And that's why they have such an issue with me. They waffle on about shit that was disproved a long time ago. They were feisty and all that sort of shit that was put forward. And I talk about new things about them that comes out every day because they are abhorrent human beings who are representatives or past representatives of charities, churches, and the religion that they claim to follow, even though they break every bloody sin known. Every sin known. They have a huge issue with people criticising what they do on the internet, but want to criticise everybody else and scare and intimidate everybody into not speaking about them. Well, that does not work with me. Does not work with me. So, of course, Ricksta was in my city, or claiming to be in my city, said that he was going to attend my address, said that he was tooled up. I don't think he was coming here to do DIY. Also, he said that... what was it? He said that he'd also walked up and down my street, knew that I had several cameras, that neighbours had cameras, etc., etc. I mean, yeah, I do have cameras, Ricksta, and I went through all my camera footage from today, and you or your mate that you bring along for backup, because you're a big lad, aren't you? I don't know whether he helps you into the booster seat, but regardless, you were not on any footage. Neither was the white BMW that Talia owns, I think, that you drive uninsured. So none of that was in any footage as well. Since finishing my live, I've been out with the dog. I've been to the shop. We sell some beers, all that sort of stuff. So, you know, it's all white Range Rover, that's it. Sorry, fucking BMW. How the fuck could she afford a BMW? Jesus Christ. What was I thinking? Sorry. I mean, I don't know which one's the more expensive car, but I mean, Jesus. So obviously, that's what they've been saying today. Now, I'm sure that they're going to go home and they're going to do a whip live later on, and they're going to talk about the same shit that was dealt with a long time ago. And that's all they have. That's all they have. They just keep talking about the same crap, the same shite over and over and over again. And it's just boring. It's just boring. It's just like they have nothing. They literally have nothing. Apart from the fact that they can't stand the fact that people pick their bullshit apart on the daily. They cannot stand it. I mean, you're boring as hell, to be fair, Rick. I mean, you insulted your own viewers. You're an absolute joke. You sit there begging for money all the time, but you're a successful man. Anyway... So yeah, so that's basically a summary of what's going on. I'm sure that he probably was that desperate for views tonight on his show that he's obviously orchestrated this whole thing so everyone would check in, where he's probably been sitting in his mate's back garden. Bloody sad. I don't know how we could afford the petrol. It was a 7-hour drive. It's a 7-hour drive to where I live. 7 hours. When the hell did you set off? You obviously managed to work out the times Because obviously the reason you said you turned up at EQ's at like midnight and tried a door and all that sort of shit was because, well, it took you 4 hours to drive there, so how else could you turn up? But you managed to somehow time the 7-hour drive so you would get here in time for this afternoon. Is he banging on my door? No. Absolutely not. Can you see the dog barking? Can you hear the dog barking? Let alone the fact that I have a camera in front of me that is linked to my front door. If you would like, my house is already on the internet. That is live view of my house right now. Does it look like Ricksta is in the place? Does it? I don't think it does. I don't think it does. Oh, let's have a look at the camera on the front room window, shall we? I can't see anybody out the window either. That's interesting. Bullshit. Honestly, absolutely pathetic. So anyway, so I'm going to react to clips, obviously, of him spouting shite last night. I'm going to react to clips. I'm going to react to... No, he hasn't been. Not at all. And I don't want him here. Like I say, I've been very clear. I do not want him here. Do not want him attending. It will be a 999 call. It's that simple. I'm not like Little Boys Club. I'm not a Little Boys Club who go around, oh, because somebody said something I don't like on the internet, I'm going to go grow up. Well, I mean, growing up's obviously. It's been a long time for that, isn't it? So I'm going to react to clips of him talking shite last night. I'm going to react to clips of him talking shite today. And I'm going to react to clips of Talia talking shite today. And if this live goes down, I will be live on the account that I'm just posting here. Which is the Fact Freak 3 with the blue hearts there. If you see the comment with the blue hearts. Thank you, Lorraine. Thank you, everyone else who's sent so far. Yeah, and if that one goes down, then I'll go live on YouTube and live save on YouTube so you can watch it whenever. I'm sure the Observer will re-upload all of this anyway. Right, let's start. So, listen to Ricksta bullshit story regarding the voice note to his daughter. And, you know, very fitting statement. Guess what? Nobody believes you. Does anybody in this chat believe Ricksta and Talia with anything? Yes or no, chat?
He's talking about a 5-year-old child. This was from KJ and the situation about then. She came on this platform. This is 5 years old, by the way, guys. So this has been put on TikTok right at the beginning 5 years ago. I was having a battle with...
Doesn't matter.
Gaz Reckon. I'm not going to keep explaining myself because I've done it...
But please do.
1,000 times on here. I was having...
If only I could relate to explaining myself thousands of times about something.
A battle with Gaz Recker. And my daughter at the time was, how old was she? She was 6 months old. And I'd won a big battle. I had an argument with someone. And all you've got there is a clip of me getting angry towards somebody. You know?
Saying that their granddad grapes them was one of the things. And that you're a ginger, whatever it was, etc. Yeah, why are you playing it down? You know, you use the word mitigation. Honestly, Ricksta loves the word mitigation. For those of you who don't know what mitigation means, it means to play down something, to minimise it, to make it like seem like it's not such a big deal. But in reality, you sent a voice note to your daughter because your story doesn't check out. You have no evidence. You just say, oh, well, nobody was recording this, nobody was doing this, nobody was doing that, blah, 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 blah. That ain't evidence. That ain't evidence, pal. That's you waffling and creating some bullshit.
You're not hearing them talk. You're not hearing the gentleman talk. You're not hearing the lady talk. All you're hearing is me talk. Going absolute mad. It was said they were coming around to kill me. Kill my missus. Killed her. Set fire to the house. This was over a TikTok battle of money. And you hear me losing.
So, Ricksta hears voices in his head that we can't hear in that voice note. So apparently all of this happened on a TikTok live, Ricksta. I mean, I know that violations weren't as tough back then, but you telling me that you said that somebody was raped by their granddad on a live stream and you were losing your shit because you didn't get your precious money, you didn't beg enough and win a TikTok battle. I mean, imagine saying that you don't have anger issues and that you don't have a fuse that could snap at any moment around a woman or child, but you're telling us that you spoke like that because you lost a TikTok battle. Let that sink in. Let that really sink in. That is a normal way to respond to that. Is it?
I was angry. I
Like, that's your excuse. Your excuse is nuts.
was drunk. It was 3 o'clock in the morning, and you hear me screaming and shouting
Yeah, you would still get convicted if you were drunk, pal.
at these people. You fucking and I did lose it. You know what I mean? I've addressed this many times in the past.
The full voice note is on my Instagram. My Instagram is the Fact Freak. It's got a blue tick. When you go to my profile, you see some little circles. There's one called Ricksta. Click on that and you'll hear the full thing. But I will tell you, huge trigger warning. Huge trigger warning.
Past, do you know, I've addressed it 1,000 times. I was livid, and be honest with me, if I would have got my hands on the people back then, I probably.
He's trying to tell us that he would have gone to jail over losing a TikTok battle. Yeah. Great defence, Ricksta. Great defence. You sound really good. Really good. Honestly. Sorry. I wish I knew this was your bullshit defence, because it's worse. Well, it's not worse. It's along the same lines.
Would have ended up in prison for what they were saying on the
threats over a TikTok battle. Like, you said it was TikTok battle, now you're saying it's threats. Which one is it? Pick a story and stick to it.
Phone, and this is what he's playing, this recording again.
You seem to like threats, don't you, Ricksta? You've turned up at people's houses or threatening to come to people's houses.
And again. It's been aired about 1 million times. Yeah, KJ was proved a liar as well, just to let you know. So that is me. You don't hear me swear.
People say that a lot, don't they? But where's the evidence? Because you had changed your story about KJ several times. I'm always like, the thing is, right, being accused of different things is horrible. It is horrible if you know that you haven't done it, right? But if the person, if you lie about anything, when you were being accused of something like that, you immediately are flagged as guilty or could be guilty because you're bullshitting. As soon as you start bullshitting, people start thinking, well, how much should we really believe you? And you are known on this app as a big old bullshitter. Chat, yes or no? You are known as a bullshitter. You are known as an absolute bullshitter.
And obviously you don't hear me swearing, but I'm saying, I said, who the hell is this? They were saying, it's your daughter and things. I said, yeah, fuck. And then I'm losing it, just being sick in what they were saying. They were talking about SAing, they were talking about graping, they were talking about burning the house down. Well,
you talked about some of that stuff in that voice note, but you're telling me that they said it, but we just can't hear that bit.
Never hear the full clip.
Yeah, I believe you. You're a really trustworthy person, so we believe you. Like, obviously, like, things like this, it's like their word against his, isn't it? Their word against his. But then you look at the character of the person, and you think, like, hang on a minute. Like, you want us to believe you. You lie on the goddamn daily.
Because I've never done that. But this is 5 years old. This has been done on TikTok time and time again. So what he's doing is bringing up stuff from 5 years and deflecting.
And watching your story change.
From his non-molestation order towards Sam and what he's done to other women, and the reason he's got an injunction in place. That's all it is. It's infuriation. So I've played this on my own platform. So for you people who haven't heard this before, it's all over TikTok. It's been on there for years. I've heard it on my TikTok about 50 times and addressed it. Okay. And it was known to be bullshit and known to be KJ who put it out there and editing at the time, because I was
absolutely nuts. Let's go on.
Or not very.
I love this. Can I just say, right, BMI, right? Like, people take screenshots of you at like funny angles or something like that to try and troll you. I know what I look like, alright? I know what I look like, and I think that photo's fucking hilarious because it's 2 for 2, right? I was pissed. So I was at the club and I was streaming. I put on the filter by accident with all the microphones and I couldn't get it off. And I ended up with a black and white screen. It's fucking hilarious. So I saw that and I remembered that and I was pissing myself. Well, anyway, okay, now keep taking screenshots of me for your bank, you know.
Very clever, because I don't think some of these are.
Listen to this. Listen, sorry. Listen to this, right?
Or not very.
So Ricksta doesn't have a lot of support, let's face it. He knows he doesn't. His account's gone. Arc Agency couldn't get it back. Big account's gone because, you know, the way he speaks online, everything like that. It's gone. It's disappeared, right? And then, obviously, he doesn't have a lot of followers. He doesn't have a lot of support. You see his... Whenever I get sent live, like, recordings of Ricksta, the live chat is just a comment, then it disappears, and a comment, it disappears, and comment, and it disappears, because it's getting muted all over the fucking shop, because he can't stand criticism or somebody saying, well, that doesn't make sense, that's BS, we've seen something different, we've done whatever. Talia's live is exactly the same. It is an echo chamber of nut jobs. They basically silence anybody that says anything against them. So what you end up with, Ricksta, is begging for 100 octopus and going, why have I not got a lot of gifts? And then you have to wait for Talia to become your biggest gifter of the night. And you end up with not a lot of people talking in your chat. Look at my chat. There's a lot going on in my chat, right? You end up with not a lot of people, and you've got 200 odd people in your live. You know why that is, Ricksta? Because they're not there to support you, or because they like you. They're there, just like Delusive Angie and other creators like that, to see the shit show. That's what they're there for. And then imagine the few people that hang on your willets from your backside, and you speak to them like this.
Or not very clever, because I don't think some of you are. Some of you are not very clever, right? You know, I mean, I don't really know if you pick things up, but for some reason, people like him, he's quite intelligent as a man. He literally will turn any.
I'm sorry. Can we just listen to this again? This is how he's speaking to his, like, people he considers support him. Like, what the absolute... That's fucking nuts. Thank you for the calamari. Thank you. Every calamari does piss off a Wigster.
Or not very clever, because I don't think some of you are. Some of you are not very clever, right? You know, I mean, I don't really know if you pick things up, but for some reason, people like him.
See, I was at the shop, Rickster. I didn't see you.
He's quite intelligent as a man. He literally will turn any. Or not very clever, because I don't think some of you are. Some of you are not very clever, right? You know, I mean, I don't really know if you pick things up, but for some reason, people like him. He's quite intelligent as a man. He literally will turn any. Or not very clever, because I don't think some of you are. Some of you are not very clever, right? You know, I mean, I don't really know if you pick things up.
He accidentally walked himself into complimenting me and was just like, well, shit.
For some reason.
Insulted the people who care about him or support him and complimented me at the same time. Jeez.
People like him. He's quite intelligent as a man.
Thank you. As a man? Are we normally dumb? Like, I don't know what's going on.
He literally will turn any.
Yeah, see you later, pal. That's just unbelievable. Unbelievable to speak to your people like that. Like,
we all seem to interact and have some of the same audience.
Do we? Well, we're probably right. Here's the thing, right? We probably do. They probably do. Let's face it. Every creator who has beef with another creator expects their audience to just be like loyal soldiers or something, like rolling out. We all love the fucking drama, right? We all love the drama. You can not like him 1 minute, then not like me the next, blah, blah, blah. It can be like that. So you will get people who will support different people. It's that simple. Or will support the same people. You can't be an arse about it. It's probably another reason why your room's so fucking dead.
I don't understand why, because I don't want to say people watching me watches some of these wrong'uns on the app, you know what I mean? But how you doing, Sandy? You okay? What's that now?
Yeah. So just so you know, I've just checked the camera. Merlin wasn't barking at any sort of borrower. So this is today. This is today when Ricksta was... I mean, honestly, mate, right? Okay. I don't know if Google's going to actually back me up, but I have got a screenshot to prove it. Google, what's the weather been like in Sunderland today? So, I mean, it was a nice temperature, but it's been overcast. It's been overcast, it's been cloudy, it's been warm. It's been warm, Ricksta. But it hasn't been cloudy. It hasn't. It has been cloudy. So, that was the first red flag of you talking shite. I mean, you know, people make claims about different things, so you've still got to act, hence why I you know, made sure the right people were called and that. It might be, yeah, but you're down south, man, in the north. Like, my mates just moved down south. I was like, I bet it's lovely for you down there. I was like, it's like this here. So, yeah, so it's been cloudy. down south for a start. Now, first of all, the beer garden in my local pub, Ricksta, it's at the front of my pub. It's at the front of the pub that I go to. It's not out in the back somewhere like this. It's not in the back like this. I'm sorry, pal. And the next pub that's close by, those seats are out the front, like park benches. And the club after that don't have a smoking area outside. Just you go outside and have your smokes. So when you say that you're turning up somewhere, I would really like, if you thought you could just like a generic looking place or whatever, and then call it the regular, absolutely not. You need to match the weather, mate. Well, this is another thing, right? My local pub has not been a secret. It's not been a secret for fucking ages. I stream with the name behind me, for God's sake. It's not been a secret. People I go drinking with on the weekend, who I talk to and I fucking hang around with and things like that, they know what I do on here. They watch my accounts. People who come to play darts, you know, when they do the darts competitions on a Friday and shit, go, oh shit, I recognise you and all that sort of shit. I've got people I follow and they follow me back who's had a photo with a Fact Freak at his local pub and shit like that. Like, it's not a secret, but everyone in that pub, all the local lads in the council estate sort of pub that I drink in, they all know what I do on social media as well, Ricksta. That also is not the kind of pub that's open all the way through the day, because it doesn't make the money. It has to wait until, you know, like later on in the evening. I mean, it's open more on the weekends, but turning up on a fucking Monday in the middle of the afternoon. So, yeah, full of shit in my opinion, and until he backs it up, he's been full of shit. They would have me back. They would 100% have me back. Because if people who know me know there's a guy called Alfie who was potentially messaging an underage person and stuff like that, it's a whole fucking other kettle of fish. But they threatened to come to me local. And I was like, you should fucking do it. You should definitely come to the local, because it would go very interestingly. It would go very interestingly. 1 second. Merlin is barking. That's a live view of the front of my house. Absolutely. Barks all the time. Thank you for the Galaxy Youngblood. Oh, 29 seconds ago, a lady walked past the front door. I'm not gonna show you. Obviously, it's not fucking on. But a lady walked past the thing. But you see, this is what I'm like. So you reckon you can sneak up on my house with him? Ricksta in a wig. Honestly, there was a bloody Amazon delivery driver, honestly, that dropped something off earlier on. And the guy's face, like I was going to do a video being like, Ricksta, you're now dressing up? But then I was like, no, I'm not going to like dox this guy for a joke on TikTok. But I did think about it. Anyway, so this is him pretending he's in a beer garden in Sunderland, in my opinion. Can we have a chat, bro? Yes, but not right now. Not right now, Youngblood. Offline, mate. Whatever it is. I hope you're good, though, unless it's super serious. Thank you for the swan. Thank you so much.
Do you know what I mean, Sam?
I am not doing the swan. I have to do the swan impression. 1 second, guys. For those of you not usually in the room, follow my account, you dickheads. While I do an impression of a swan that makes me look like a dickhead. Now, Gary, I know we're both swans, but I think that old cunt's talking to us over there with the wholemeal bread. There you go. There you go. There you go. There you go. And we love the TikTok shop. Anyway, here's Ricksta chatting shit.
Sometimes a man's got to do what a man's got to do.
And what a man's got to do is bullshit on the internet and act like he's doing something when he's not. Sometimes that's what a man's got to do. That's what a man's got to do. You know, and who are we to judge? How can we judge him, right? How? How? you know what I mean? With my black nails, as you said. Yes, mate, they're painted. I know you'd probably try and say they're dirty. Yeah.
Who's the little fella we speak of love? Do I know of them? Yeah, we do. Yeah, we know him, Valster. We know him.
Oh, fuck me.
What are you doing?
Thank you for the gifts, guys. Thank you.
Is it just a little convo?
A little convo. Oh, you couldn't... You see, this is the problem. You see, people like you are so fragile. You're such a fragile little ego, haven't you? That you can't take any criticism or people pulling you up on your bullshit. So a little convo to you would set you off a little bit, wouldn't it? Jesus Christ, grow up. Thank you, No Ducks. Thank you.
I have to see.
Has his fingers always been that short and dumpy? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. This is, like, I know that's not the important point, but I will repost this video right now. Please have a look, because I don't know what the hell is going on with those fingers. You see, this is the problem, you know, when you... I don't know whether yours is the size of somebody's, you know, half of somebody's face, but what the fuck is that? He comments on people's nails and appearance and all that sort of shit. What the fuck are those?
Catch him.
Thank you for the calamari, thank you. And yes, Ricksta, we body shame people who body shame. That's the way Fact Freak does it. I've done it for 4 years. Once you cross a line, and you both have, then that's what happens. Like the Delusive Angie. I mean, to be fair, me and her haven't gone at it for a while, to be fair, and that's alright. But she called me pork pie, fat and all that, so she got some shit back. And you use that in whatever argument. But yeah, you got weird little fingers, mate. Deal with it. See bigger fingers on a turtle.
But yeah. Because if it wasn't a conversation, I'd be telling you lot. I wouldn't be telling you lot.
Oh, Canadian Angie, I'm disappointed in that. Thank you. Called me thunder thighs when his fingers are thicker than me legs. Fucking hell. Jesus Christ. But that's sad, you know. That's sad, because people gift to piss people off, and people align with people because they get the span of narrative. I don't really watch Canadian Angie because I'm fucking asleep, let's face it. I'm not up during the middle of the night. But I'm just disappointed because you fell out with EQ. You naturally have to believe everything he says. That's a shame. That really is a shame. But never mind. Fucking... I'm sorry, just every fucker that he's battling just looks like they fucking hate their life. They hate that. And do you know what, Ricksta? Every one of us who sees you live and watches your content do as well. Right, I'm going to nip for a piss. Keep tapping the screen. What are we on? Can we get to 120k likes before I come back for a piss? Go. the commenter who just said, has he turned up? Yes. I've put him in a sealed envelope and he's gone back, recorded delivery to Talia.
Rising up to the challenge of our rival, and the last known survivor stalks his spread in the night, and he's watching us now with the eye of the tiger. Rising up straight to the top, had the guts, got the glory. Went the distance, now I'm not gonna stop. Just a man and his will to survive. It's the eye of the tiger, it's the thrill of the fight. Rising up to the
Right, okay, so let's hear some more shit from Ricksta.
In for a little bit of shock when he realised that Rick's 6'2" and built like a big shit house.
Oh, pal, that's tragic. That's tragic. Did you leave Sunderland? I mean, you never came, did you? You never came. That's tragic, man. Do you know what I feel really? Let's talk about masculine, like toxic masculine energy, right? Toxic masculine energy to me, as a man, are people that want to fight people when they can't have like a normal conversation, respond with something that actually gives a fuck, have to talk about their strength all the time, have to talk about the women they've bedded, have to talk about, their height, have to talk about the size of the little fella, have to talk about the size of their feet, have to talk, like literally, have to criticise somebody for wearing nail varnish because, that might be a little bit feminine. Not that actually I like wearing it, to piss people off who are bigots. It's all of that sort of stuff, like, and there's a lot of it. This man calls me a misogynist. He doesn't know he doesn't know the meaning behind the words he uses. He doesn't know the meaning behind any of the words he uses. He is the equivalent of toxic masculinity. Oh, I don't like what you're saying about me. Put him up. I was doing that, man, when I was about 10. Do you know what I mean? When I was in school or something. Do you know what I mean? It's ridiculous. I mean, I can't say anything about spelling because I can't spell for shit. Cheers for the gifts, guys. Sorry I'm not seeing everything, but I'm in the, I'm in the preaching zone. Can we just get a hail in the chat? Hail Satan.
Big up, Ellie. Thank you for the positivity. Or the family, sorry. Absolutely insane how these people think they can keep getting away with absolute bullshit. You know what I mean? The stuff that coming out. Message.
Oh, sorry. What? Sorry. Ricksta, you know what? You inspire music, you do. Thank you.
An old man turned 98.
I mean, it is ironic, Ricksta, what you say all the time.
Works and churches and what horrible fucking cretin, and what do you think's going to happen?
What are you talking about?
Think you're going to sit there on your big fat arse all day and nothing's going to happen? Drinking.
I'll have you. Thank you, Levi. Rawr, rawr, rawr. I'll have you know that my arse might be. Never mind. We'll just go over that
Good advice that you just didn't take. And who would have thought it's
Many people have wanted this bear, Ricksta. Is that what it is? Is that what it is? I don't know why you keep mentioning my derriere. Is that it? I didn't, I never, well, actually, I mean, he would be a bottom, let's face it. But I didn't think that it was about that. But now I understand. And it's a bit naughty, isn't it? Because it's a sin. It's probably the same with EQ. Obviously, we're holding about the whole transphobia and but so is that what it is? Is that what it is? Because I look like a bear. The anti-TikToker looks like a bear as well, doesn't he? Interesting, very interesting. We've got some repression here.
Can you're fucking stellar. Okay, and I bet you got police on speed dial.
So, but well, no, Ricksta. What I did was I called 101, and then everyone has police on speed dial. It's called 999. But I do. My house is listed because I've got a stalker. So yeah, like it is listed. But like literally, mate, I'm not sure if you know how it works. This is too ridiculous. It's hard to react to this whopper, innit? Well, I'm making a Debbie. Can we pin Debbie's comment there? I am making a Ricksta. I am making a Ricksta. Which would be like a cute little way of saying you're talking shite. I'm making a statement about Ricksta tomorrow to the police, which is going to be forwarded on to wherever the hell Talia is, that force. Because obviously Ricksta was making threats today.
The absolute wrong one.
That would be inciting, wouldn't it, Ricksta? You seem to know a lot about inciting.
I'm in a pub, mate.
No, you're not.
I'm in a pub.
Well, maybe, but
He
not
drinks. Do
Sunderland.
you know what I mean? I don't drink, do I? I mean, it's a long journey, mate. It took us hours to get here. 5.5 hours is a long time, man.
Took you 5.5 hours, mate. You need to check your Google Maps. You need to check your Google Maps. It's longer than that. I assume you travelled from Talia's, so you know it is longer than that. And do you know what, Talia? Right? Nobody loves a lady more than a guy that doesn't have a house of his own. Nobody. Do you know what I mean? Can you imagine how successful Talia Dayton would have been without Ricksta? And I'm not saying she's the most talented person in the world, because she definitely isn't. But she would definitely 100% be more successful if she wasn't around him. It's just the truth, because her character has been altered by him, by the shit that they get involved in. And we all know when it comes to like being in the music industry, etc., people want to be invested in people as like their personality. Look at Louis Capaldi. Look at Youngblood. Do you know what I mean? Like, look at Ren. These are people that people have a huge affection for because of their personality, not just because of their music. Do you know what I mean? And Talia is ruining that chance. She's ruining that chance because that's what's going on with him. One sec. Why wouldn't you drop the parcel off at the neighbours, pal? Who are you? The neighbour just answered the door. And you refuse to give them the parcel. Why is that? Check the Fact Freak 3 out. permission to come here either. But yeah, so his name was there. He put on a false accent, mocked somebody's accent. You know, usual, standard Ricksta. Listen to his music. And yeah, wasn't a foot long. What'd you order, Ricksta? Fuck me, that was the most pathetic thing I've ever seen in my life. I'm gonna beat you to death, but have a sandwich first. Honestly, fuck me. Right. No, he knows it's the correct property. I don't care. Should have given it to my wife. What I was basically saying there was, I'm not going to report it, because let's face it, he isn't here, is he? Let's face it, he isn't here. 1 second, I've got a hunting team asking if I need backup.
I'm not even pissing around with him anymore. Things he's
Shall we resume? Shall we resume? For fuck's sake. My phone's blowing up, man.
Not bad. Wonder where all this energy.
Shall we continue our reactions?
Shall we continue our
Okay,
reactions?
now.
Shall we continue our reactions?
Calm down. I think we should continue our reactions of Talia Dane and Ricksta. Obviously, you were 2 minutes away, Ricksta. It's been more than 2 minutes. Keep destroying local business while you preach about how people reporting the organisations you work for this sort of behaviour. You know, honestly, what an absolute bunch of bellends. Aren't you glad I streamed that? Imagine putting your actual name, Ricksta. Imagine putting your actual name down as the person who sent the order. And then imagine answering it as Ricky Walker and then changing to a foreign accent or making out like that and then obviously losing it and making threats like that. It's a long 2 minutes, this. It's a long 2 minutes. I do not wish you to attend my house. I have said plenty of times I do not wish you to attend my house. However, you are obviously making threats that you are going to. And when the police come to take a statement to give to your local force tomorrow, we are going to have the evidence of what you have done tonight. We are going to have the evidence of what you have done tonight. And that is going to go in that report. That is going to go in that report. This is what happens when a narcissist cannot shut somebody up. But anyway, let's get back to this. I don't know when in this you said you were going to order me a sandwich.
Told me set off, mad. Yeah, so I'm in sunny Sunderland, guys, and this is where I'll be
It wasn't sunny today, as I've already proved, but whatever.
Staying until I sort this problem out once and for all. And whatever way it goes, it goes.
Thank you for the gifts, guys.
I can't say, Tina. I can't
Don't forget, if you're not following me, to follow this account.
say that they're not on TikTok. They're not on TikTok. They're not on social media. And with guys.
I didn't know who that guy was, but what pissed me off, because I didn't know who he was the fact that my son came in the house at the same time as that was going on. I'm not going to dox my own son, but he came in at the same time, which is why I knew about it. He come and told me the crack as a Deliveroo, because my son thought it was weird, because we don't fucking order from Deliveroo. Alright? And that's why I lost it, and I think you might have heard it on the screen recording. I went, got a thing with my son, and went out and confronted them. Do you know what I mean? And the guy, it's not his fault. He's just some fucking dude trying to make a living, and you've got people like Ricksta and Talia saying that we are affecting charity work by telling people how vile they are, and they're affecting people's livelihoods. Do you know what I mean? Scumbags.
Gaz is with me. It's Gaz, not far from me. I'm in Teesside. Yeah, it's not far from Teesside. Big up Corrupted Clay for
It's about 40 minutes.
subscribe for the subscription.
You'd know that if you were actually here.
I'll see you in
And I do not want you here, as I've said many times.
a blessed. I see ya.
And all these people back in Ricksta back somebody who would make the threats that he made on that phone over somebody who speaks out about his bullshit. Oh, sorry, I was on a bloody rant and I clicked something. But yeah, let's keep going.
Right, you
The end of this video made me laugh, I'm not going to lie.
more reactive abuse. I'm going to react because I'm going to feel like then you're a stalker, you're harassing.
This is the thing with reactive abuse, right? When do we call it reactive abuse? When we evaluate and find out who the actual abuser is. You have travelled, apparently, 5+ hours to my address. That's what you said, to my local pub. You said you came there with tools. You said I should bring my child with me if I was to meet you. You have then made threats of violence to me on the phone. You have then sent out Deliveroo order to my house that you have not paid for. Well, you might have paid for, but I don't know. You're just wasting somebody's time, wasting people's time. All right? That's who you are. That's who you are. And you're trying to prove that you're not a stalker, that you don't exhibit weird behaviour or aggressive behaviour or anything like that. So I think you're the abuser. You are an abuser, and that's, you know, you've given me abuse. You've given me abuse. You've given so many people abuse on this app. Like, literally. I have not said I want to meet you for a fight, want to do physical harm, any shite like that. Not once. Not once. I've given opinion on your bullshit. And like most narcs, you can't take it. And narcs are usually, not always, but abusers.
And she needs protection, and I'm a man, and I'll protect my women, I'll protect my family, protect my friends.
If anybody has a long screen recording of me going outside, can you tag me in it so I can watch it myself? I want to see what went on.
Alright, TikTok or not, but I'm letting you know now that I'm in your manor, where you're from.
Fucking manor.
If you want to know what pub I'm in, you message me now, and I'll
If you're in my local pub, Ricksta, why do I have to message you to ask you what pub you're in? Cheers for the octopus. Why do I have to message you and ask you where you are if you're in my local pub? Make it make sense. Is that... Oh, sorry. Of course you guys can't smell that, can you? It's bullshit.
I'll tell you where I am in pub, and you can come and meet me man to man. Bring your son if you want, I think he's 20. Whatever you want, you can.
Bring my son. So, this is where you have said you're tooled up and you are threatening me, and you are saying, bring my son. So what do you want to do? You want to attack him as well, do you? Like, what the fuck are you... Like, what are you getting at? I mean, my son is not 20. Not that it matters. Why are you bringing up any family member of mine because of... You know, because you don't like me?
You can come with a couple of people, I don't mind. If you feel protection, come and see me man to man. Alright, because this ends now. You stop speaking about my fucking missus once
He is reported to the police.
and for all. Even though there's an investigation going on about you, which you deserve. Alright?
It was showing what happens when a narcissist loses control. This is a pure meltdown.
But I'm coming up, man, to your manor, on your turf, to speak to
With a sandwich from Deliveroo.
you. And you can come to me and call me a whopper face to
Thank you, mods. Keep those pins going.
face. Alright, big man? I'm in Sunderland, let's go. Doors have already been up and down the road. He's got cameras on his door and the things, you know what I mean? But by the looks of it, there's nobody in.
As you all know, I do have cameras on my door, and this man has not been at my door. This man and his friend, and I do not give them permission to be there. They have not been in my street. They have not been at my door. They have not been walking around. I have 2 cameras on the front of my house and 1 on the back. Thank you for the subs, guys. You have not.
That's how he works, like I said.
I do.
Time will tell.
Something you probably don't know a lot about.
I know what Tommy does his FYP show anyway, so.
It's not an FYP show, it's a reaction show. Blind reactions, Ricksta. It's like written right here in big letters. I react to what people tag me in, but obviously you've been talking shite, so I've been reacting to you a lot. You're not even heavily mentioned on the FYP. You will be now as a big old whopper.
He does his FYP show. Some nice views for him, aren't there? Knock, knock. Who's there?
Deliveroo. Deliveroo, will you take a fucking sandwich? Did you order this sandwich? Could you not have got me something better and sent me the code? You're not being like, I'm going to smash you. The code is 6532. Enjoy your sandwich. Maybe we could have, discussed things after that, Ricksta, you know? Fuck me.
If the big fella decides to give me a message and be a man, if he's a man, you know what I mean?
Toxic masculinity. If he's my ideal of a man, which means he has to be violent, which means they have to be facing it. Get over yourself.
I get him a pint of Stella when he apologises.
Don't worry, mate. I went to the shop, got some cans, I took the dog out for a walk. What are you talking about?
To my girl. Now, all jokes aside, I've got no alternative but to do this.
It's got no alternative than to make a delivery order. Absolutely not. Did you use your actual Deliveroo account, Ricksta? Did you use your actual Deliveroo account? Because I will be making contact. Obviously, the police are going to be dealing with all this anyway tomorrow. But did you use your actual account? Because it had your name on it and everything. And then obviously, the delivery driver then rang you. And then you could have said anything. Anything, couldn't you? But no. But I suppose, Ricksta,
I feel so good. I'm alive. Look at me singing to this feeling I get when I'm high. Now that I'm over you, look at you now, walking over my love. Don't do this tonight. Don't pretend you didn't leave me for something new. When I loved you, you made your bed. So
Deliveroo it! You Deliveroo it!
so lying it, you made your bed. So lying it, so lying it.
Yeah, fucking hell.
No alternative. There's one for your FYP, everyone. Ricksta's in Sunderland.
Make this too easy.
You know the fella will be out there now, won't he? Be like that. Oh, no, he's going to be looking
Yeah, mate, I was absolutely quaking.
for bushes, the leaves on the bush, the back of me. Oh, wait, what pub's that? Do you know what I mean? What's happening, Sam? They only do that kind of fence in this pub. Hopefully I caught him off guard, do you know what I mean? Hopefully nobody's already messaged him. And he's
Caught me off guard. Who do you think you are? Look at you. Caught me off guard by live streaming and saying you're coming to me.
on his way back from work. If you are tell him to be man enough now to message me as a man. Do you know what I mean?
Man enough to send a message. I send messages all the time, Ricksta. Like, literally, watch, right? Watch the chat. I just sent those emojis in the chat, and you should definitely follow that account.
Yeah, are you being held hostage?
I have been made to listen to Lucy's new song and Talia's song.
She ain't got a new song, has
times.
she?
No, I mean, one's talking about a narcissist, one's dating a narcissist and lying in a bed.
I'm
Come on,
not
come
involved
on.
in this.
Zach, why did you request it if you don't want to be
Well, I
involved?
just wanted to know. Everyone said someone turned up at your house. Someone said you got a Chinese and a bouquet of flowers.
Well, I wish.
I
wish.
wanted to see if you got the pounding.
Ricksta said he was coming to my house to have a lovely chat, which he's not welcome at my house. Mods will keep that going in the chat. And then, he did, in his words, what any man would do when somebody is criticising his woman's music career and send him a sandwich from Deliveroo.
Oh, it was the sandwich.
It was shit. I couldn't even take it because he wouldn't give him a code. The best thing is, though, Zach,
Yeah.
obviously, I didn't know who it was at the door. I thought, is somebody, turning up with a fake Amazon parcel trying to get me out of the house or whatever. So, the only reason I went out was because my son came in the house at the same time and said, Dad, do you realise there's a Deliveroo thing outside? And I was like, sorry. As soon as, my kid's a bit, I was like, absolutely not. So I streamed it on my other account, went out the door and went to the guy who was sitting in his car, and I was thinking, like, he's not going to have logically been hanging around outside the house in his car if he was a wrong one. So I went up to him and said what the crack was, and he showed me his phone where the order was, and the person who ordered it was a Ricky Walker. And I was like, he hasn't used his actual account, has he? And then this guy, the delivery driver, was like, well, I'll ring him. So he rang him, and he answered the phone as Ricksta, and then quickly changed it to, let's say, putting on an accent from a different country. And then I goaded him a little, and then he broke character, which didn't take long, and threatened that he was going to do X, Y, Z to me, and then he would.
But you got your kids in the house, man. Do you know what I mean? That's not.
And then he would be here in 2 minutes. Well, it's been about 20. But I don't give him any permission to be here anyway and stuff like that. I got the cops coming tomorrow anyway to take a statement about him. So he's just made things 10 times worse for himself, really. But yeah.
Well, we love you, Fax, and we got your back. Guys, make sure you follow Fat Freak as well.
I know you do. But there you go. You've got the gossip.
Right, thank you. Yes, absolutely. We'll pop this on the show. Right, go and do your thing. See you later, mate.
Peace, dude.
Look after yourself, all right?
You too, man. Bye.
Bye-bye.
We'll just get the word out, you know. We'll just get the word out about Ricksta and his antics.
I mean, tell him the whopper's in town. The whopper's in town, and tell him to give me a message.
Sorry. The whopper's in town. I can't, like, I tried, like... When I first heard Ricksta saying that the Whopper was in town, for whatever reason, Ricksta getting called a Whopper is like the worst thing he's ever been called in his life. I don't know why it triggers him so much being called a Whopper. It is definitely added to his block words, but you know, any sort of variation you can think of. That come and call me a Whopper. He's called me a Whopper. Like, I've got screen recordings of him losing his shit about me calling him a Whopper. I'm like, calm down. I'm sure you've been called worse. But when I first saw that, I spat my drink across the living room, Merlin looking at me like I was a nutter. And then obviously I did my video, and I was like, I need to recreate a laugh, but it's always really fake. And then I just genuinely actually lost my shit again. So the Whopper was in town, apparently.
Enough now, so you message me as a man. Do you know what I mean? Tell him the Whopper's in town. The Whopper's in town, and tell him to...
It's not the big Whopper, is it?
Give me a message and tell him to, let's have a chat. Man to man. Do you know what I mean? Tell him to come down as a man. I reckon he's only small, you know. He looks really tiny. He looks about 5'6" or 5'7".
Oh, hang on. Hang a fucking minute. Hang a minute. You're coming for my height. Oh, that's right, I don't care. That's right, I don't actually care. You can think I'm 3'8", 2'7", whatever imaginary equation you've got in your head. I mean, people have known. I don't care if he's live, guys. I don't care if he's live. He won't be going live with me, and I won't be acknowledging he's live. So if you want to go over there, absolutely fine. But I'm not interested. I'm not interested. So, well, unless he's losing it. But I mean, if he's losing it, he's going to probably get my account banned, isn't he? Be careful, Ricksta. Be careful with the words you choose. Arc Agency will let you know. You've got to be very careful with what you say. But yeah, so...
You don't look very tall. I could be wrong. He could be fucking 6'5". Do you know what I mean? 20.
I don't... Ricksta, I'm not, like, touchy like you. I don't care.
7 stone. He could know jiu-jitsu.
Not saying this. This is fucking hilarious.
I'm in Sunderland, Val. Imagine that. Imagine he's all of a sudden...
He's not.
Fucking fat freak. Come out.
Thank you for the flowers. Thank you. You guys have been incredible support here tonight. Thank you so much.
You know, I have to take a tool, wouldn't I?
Has anyone tagged me in a recording of me talking to the delivery driver?
I have to take a tool. You never know. Swing you around with his beard. You never know. Listen, you know, I'm not underestimating. I'm a crack.
So he is talking about physical violence here and fighting. That'll go really well for the police report tomorrow, especially after the threats you've made. I don't want to camp to him, man. I couldn't care less. I'm not bothered. If you're interested, I understand. I'm to in here. Not at all.
See, when you walk down, it's like, you want to fight me?
On a weekday, so I don't know how he'd be getting a pint. Guys, I'm just going to let this play. I'm just going to nip for a piss. I'll be back in a second. Keep tapping the screen.
Don't I look nice? Whiskey on ice on the side.
It also, when it does open, it doesn't open until 5 o'clock in the evening, so it's like a proper council somewhere else.
Yeah, somewhere around your area, but not.
Yeah, there ain't many pubs. There ain't many pubs around here, Corey, to be honest. And not with lovely sunshine. It's bloody cloudy here, overcast.
I'm not going to lie though, you'd absolutely flatten him.
Well, potentially, but as I said, this pin message can't continue because we're in a box with Corey or whatever. So will the mod regularly put this message? I do not grant Ricksta permission to come to my house. So all I've done is obviously I've rang the police anyway. Everyone told me because I reported him on Saturday for what he's been staking my house, and then I've been out. He's been staking and going up and down the house, and all people have cameras and that. I've got a ring doorbell, and I've got a camera on the front window of the house that sees everything. Yeah. But my house is like, you know, like you step out, you're straight on the pavement.
All right. Yeah, terraced.
Yeah, so it picks up like every car that goes past every.
It's a 17 plate Range Rover.
No, nothing like that. Absolutely nothing.
Well, it's a 17 plate white Range Rover, by the way, is what he drove down mine.
We tooled up, which obviously I had.
And the funny thing about the white Range Rover is, right, it's registered and insured to only Talia, so he shouldn't be driving it.
I reported him to the police on Saturday because of some of the stuff. So they already knew about him. And I'd made them aware that obviously he'd made threats previously to go to people's houses, but that it was different.
I signed the statement yesterday as well, by the way.
Two other people, and they were like, well, you're all the way up here. And I was like, well, he went to Wales. And he went nowhere.
Is. Well, he went up to the queues as well.
Corey, I'm not daft, man. I've already recorded the phone call I made to the police this afternoon. Date stamps are there for everybody. Can be played at a later date. Because they're aware of him, so I just gave him a quick 101. This is the crack. This is the crime number before. This is the gentleman threatening to come here or whatever.
Why did he come to you? Well, what have you done other than just bring light to the lights?
Just called out his bullshit.
Yeah.
Called out his bullshit, and he doesn't like it. And because apparently, you know, because I call out Talia's bullshit as well, but they're not going to like the deep dive, that's for sure. Because that ain't going to fucking stop. Do you know what I mean? Like, I've been.
Oh, we can't wait for the deep dive, guys. We will be captured immediately.
Mate, Corey, I've had pedos like waving chefs at me saying that they're going to bloody do things. You know what I mean? Like, this isn't the first time that somebody's threatened me to try and stop me from speaking about them. I have a right, as do you, and as does everybody else, to talk about what's in the public domain. Do you know what I mean? It's that simple. So yeah. He's claiming this, that and the other, but we'll see. We'll see.
I don't think he's going to come there, but if he does, do me a massive favour.
I'm not a violent man, Corey.
That's such a shame.
No, well... And that's the thing, I'm not a violent man, no matter how anybody wants to make me out. But Ricksta obviously feels that his little brain, the only way he can resolve something is through that. Well, doesn't everybody want my attention today?
Nah, bro, I just come in to say, yeah, Ricksta, if you're watching this live, if you turn up at Fat Freak's house, me and you can have an issue, yeah? That's all I'm saying. You want to start sticking on people that I'm good friends with, I'm more than happy to come and meet you. Do you know what I mean? So if you want to come pull up an MK, I will come and meet you. Do you know what I mean? Don't start trying to put on people that ain't about it. All right? That's what I wanted to jump in and say facts. All right? Keep it real, bro.
Big love, man. Obviously, I do not condone, obviously, that. And I do not want to engage in anything like that myself, but I can understand how people may feel, 100%. What's next? Oh, now this is interesting. So this BMI account here is run by somebody who used to be called Way Too Feisty For You on this app. Her real name is Aisha Auckland. Now, Aisha Auckland is friends with Ricksta and Talia. Aisha Auckland currently has a restraining order against her by her ex-wife because she breached a non-molestation order 7 or 8 times. 7 or 8 times. All right. Now, Ricksta has said publicly that feisty, he says it in his weird bloody accent, that she is not such a bad person, and that I have, gone for her and hate campaign and blah, blah, blah. She's a convicted stalker, pal. You seem to talk a lot about non-moles at the minute, yet your biggest mate here is convicted for breaching a non-mole. If you go to the Fact Freak 2, you click on the story, you will see the email between myself and Grimsby Court, I think it's Grimsby, you'll see, that confirm all of this, alright? Like, honestly. And then, so this account is run by this weirdo. I have a video of him inviting and daring Ricksta777 to come to your house, saying he doesn't come here, he wouldn't dare, he knows where I am waiting. Thank you for the XL flowers, thank you. Now, saying somebody wouldn't dare attend a property is not the same as inviting them, but I doubt you have this anyway. I'm waiting, Rick, but when he does turn up, cries to the coppers, all big man. I mean, I didn't cry. You know what I mean? You can't have a conversation without crying. You don't have to be a manipulative fuck like you two. All big man till... Oh my God, thank you so much, Bailey. It's Bailey. Sophie Bailey. I don't know what that means. I will post a video once I am done. Unlike NHS facility manager, fucking don't. like you wanted to dox me mother's hamster's roommate or whatever, or me workplace or whatever. My work has nothing to do with what I do on here, simple, but that is not my job. So good fucking luck. I mean, we've had a lot of guesses over the year, and we train conductor, all sorts of shit. People who I work with know what I do. They watch my content. I'm a stalker for years. Like, they are aware of the situation. Do you not think I have sat down? But that is not my job. That's not my job. That's not where I work. You're getting your information from 7 years ago, nearly 7 years ago. Things have changed. It's been a little while, alright?
I'm hoping to...
Talia! Way! It's Talia the transphobe. Talia Dean, transphobe. Yeah. Apparently nobody gets money, by the way, for charity unless Talia Dean fucking performs. Fuck me. Honestly, I can't. It is my fault for highlighting transphobia, right? That apparently charities are suffering across the world because I am letting them know that Talia Dean is a transphobe. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. We are an evolved country, an evolved nation, an evolved world, I bloody hope. I know not everybody is, but I'd like to think we are, okay? So, you know, archaic religions, even people who follow archaic religions, have actually thought about other teachings within that religion and how it would relate to people from the trans community, the gay community, the I don't give a fuck community, whatever, right? They have looked at it. They have looked at forgiveness. They have looked at acceptance. They have looked at everything like that. But there's still some bigots that hide behind a religion to be a bigot. Now, if you want to be a bigot and you want to hide behind your religion to be a bigot, that is 100% your choice. That is 100% to your choice, okay? But don't expect people in the modern world to want to support. Don't expect it. Somebody saying, hey, do you realise what she said is not a crime? Is not a crime. It is no matter how much you phrase it, no matter how much you wish they would give you this, all right? No matter how much, yeehaw bitch, no matter how much you want it, right? Your actions, how could I highlight you as a transphobe if you hadn't been transphobic, right? If you, I mean, you could have just dodged the issue. You could have just dodged the issue. You could have done whatever. You could have, you know, you could have politically played it down or whatever and did your thing. But you had to come on the app and suddenly, and I've got to say, well, I don't know, my knowledge of Talia Dean, the transphobia has only started since her partner has denied being in a relationship with a trans woman. And that's what it comes down to. You brand yourself as an ally all of the time. But let's face it, you are not an ally when it comes to the trans community, because then you would have to admit that your current partner was in a relationship with a trans woman. That's what it is. 100%. And everybody knows it. Everybody knows it. Simple. Simple. And by the way, guys, sorry, I'm on full, you know, it's Father Facts, we're preaching tonight. But if you ain't following this account, make sure you're following it, all right? So let's hear. Talia claps back at the Fact Freak. I mean, imagine this will put us to sleep. Someone in the comments asks her about Aunt Sally, and the claims Aunt Sally made about you pulling your autistic son around by the hair.
Go back to that. Not on the Ark, obviously, but it would make sense. September, was it? Wow.
Remember, right? Not on the Ark. The Ark is the account that she is live on this clip. She is an agency manager. Her agency is called the Ark, and she is trying to promote the Ark agency while being transphobic and doing all of this.
Oh. Yeah, that would make sense.
I don't know. If I'm going to be honest with you, we don't know whether Aunt Sally was telling the truth. We don't. But what I believe is that Ricksta told that to Aunt Sally. And if you listen carefully enough, she says it. Ricky told me. So whether or not it's true, and maybe it isn't, I hope to God it's not true, because that's some autistic child being abused. Let's face it. I hope it isn't true. But Aunt Sally herself said, Ricksta told me. Your partner told her.
So how is it going? How is it going? Like, you know, I didn't mean that. I meant, is the internet okay? Will this do for now? I wonder if this is strong enough to... I wonder if it's strong enough to withhold actual... well, I'm streaming now, but... I saw you at the Rosary Catholic... Did you?
Could you not have cut this out stream recorders?
Did you enjoy it?
I'm kidding. We need our screen recorders.
Yeah, I did. I went to see. Hope Aunt Sally is okay. I couldn't care less. Was you in the audience?
And imagine your Aunt Sally and your Ricksta, your Pricksta, whatever it is, told you that, and you believed it. So then you were like, I can't believe you're giving me shit when you do this. So you put it out there, and then you are villainized. Nuts, absolutely nuts. Why would you just pick that out of the air, Talia?
Yes. It's the nicest way possible. You look drained. Are you okay? No, I'm not okay. I am really fucking drained.
Shut the fuck up then. Have you ever tried it? Have you ever just tried just shutting the fuck up? You know, you could try it.
I'm really drained. I have a grown...
I ain't. Oh, he's breathing funny, he's doing all this, right? Apart from me having scars in my lungs for working through COVID and getting pneumonia and COVID at the same time and stuff like that. Apart from that, I'm doing alright, you know. I'm spinning a little violin. We've made 20k in diamonds, which is good for me. We've got a lot of support in the chat. We've picked up some new subs. I'm having a few drinks. And the only downer on this evening has been that I couldn't eat the sandwich that was sent to me.
Man, a grown ass man,
Over the height of 3'6".
absolutely terrorizing my life.
I am responding right now to you. To you. To you. Do you realise that right now, Talia, let me blow your mind. If you weren't talking about me when you did this, I wouldn't be talking about the clip. Let me I don't want to insult your intelligence. We'll just slow it down. We'll slow it down for you. We'll slow it down, right? You talked about me. It was screen recorded. I then watched the screen recording blindly and gave my thoughts. If something in that line of events was removed, thank you for the galaxy, thank you. If something in that line was removed, for example, you talking about me, what would I be reacting to right now, Talia? Jesus Christ.
Terrorizing my...
Have we got fucking nearly 2k views in here? What the fuck is going on? This is the first time tonight I've looked. The fuck are you all doing? You better be following me, you crazy bastards. I've just got... Can I just do a vote, right? And it's a really... Oh, I've said it. I'll wait and see if that little tagline comes at the bottom. If not, then I'll do something later on. Actually, I can just do it. We don't even need to do the tally. Do you think Talia and Ricksta are whoppers? If you do, just put a smiley emoji in the chat. Just go.
Charity, asking the internet to email my church.
We don't need to count it. Let's just whack it in there. Why not?
Our Pope has just died.
Fuck me. Jesus Christ. I've had some reaches. Alright? Even Mr. Tickle with his long ass arms couldn't fucking reach this shit. So I should have not responded to what you were saying about me last night because your Pope has recently died. I don't even know his fucking name, Pet. Like, I'm sorry. Like, I understand it's a big deal for you. I don't know him. I really don't. Like, I'm sorry. I didn't even know he'd fucking died. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know how you are twisting this around to me, like, having an issue because of the Pope. I really don't. I've had some curveballs thrown at me over the years. Thank you for, honestly, giving out 5 subs is mental. If you just got a sub, make sure to say thank you. I don't know how you're twisting this around to, like, I'm insensitive for sticking up for myself because the Pope has died. Like, I don't even, like, I don't get it. I don't get it. I would hope that your, you know, your church or whatever wouldn't want to be known as being okay with transphobes and homophobes. Fuck me. Dog's barking. Camera check. Have we got another delivery order? No,
Pope has just died. I know that means
nah, it's the neighbour.
nothing.
The neighbour's son looks like my son, and he goes mental whenever he sees him. Cheers, Leslie, for the sub as well.
Nothing to Fat Freak, but to us.
Fat freak. You know what? You know what, Talia? I needed you to fucking tell me. I needed you to tell me. Yes. I needed you to tell me, honestly, if you weren't fucking, honestly, Talia, you are the first person in 4 years when I've done exposures or talked about people who have called me the fat freak instead of the fact freak. Oh my God, Jesus Christ. I thought it was a skinny mini. I thought who gives a shit? Like, honestly, Come on, Talia, all right? You can look beautiful on the outside and be toxic in the inside.
Us, it's absolute devastation. So asking the entire internet to hound a Catholic church.
Thank you for the calamari. Asking the entire internet. Look, hey, I appreciate the flattery. Who just gave out 5 subs there? Or some subs. Tess just gave out 5 subs. Thank you so much. I appreciate the flattery. I really do. All right, but I don't have the reach of the whole internet, Talia. Tonight I have a bigger reach than normal, but I don't really have the reach of the whole internet. But thank you. And even if I did, I'm just asking them to tell people about what you do online. And once again, like me reacting to this clip, if you didn't act like that, there would be nothing to report. Jesus Christ. Right, thank you. Honestly, somebody else has given out subs as well. Oh no, yeah, more subs. Who the fuck gave out more subs? Leslie, thank you so much. You guys have been wild tonight.
That is currently in mourning is disgusting. Absolutely disgusting.
Do the Catholic Church know that I'm talking about your transphobia while you're mourning the Pope or something? Is that what you're trying to say?
You'd never do it to Islam. You'd never do it to you'd never do it to a mosque.
Right, okay, Talia. Right, okay, so you are now attacked. I don't know what the fuck this is. Right, I have exposed people from all genders, all backgrounds, whether it's religion, sexuality, whatever it is. All right, most people have been male. You know, I know he's like, oh, he only goes for women. Most predators, are fucking dudes. Yeehaw, bitch. Most of them are fucking dudes, right? And we have, literally, just go through my YouTube, you silly bint. Like, it's got nothing to do with that.
You would never be so disrespectful to do that to a mosque.
What is disrespectful? How is it disrespectful to say, hey, I know what you guys stand for. Does this person stand for the same thing? That, to me, is the opposite of disrespectful. Sam, thank you so much for giving out 5 subs. You guys are absolutely being nuts. I don't even know how many we've got right now.
Or to do it to a synagogue. But for some reason, you think it's okay to post...
If there was a wrong'un who was at any of these establishments, and it was publicly known, then I would put it out there. And I have before. When people make claims like this, you should really do your homework. You should really do your homework. And that's just the stuff that I put on here, not the stuff that gets done offline.
My church and...
I didn't know it was your church, by the way, so like big own goal by the two of you. I felt like genuinely I didn't. I just knew Ricksta had preached there a week ago, whatever the hell it was. I had no idea, so thank you both of you for letting us know publicly that it is your local church.
My priest...
Your priest?
Like my priest's name. What the hell did he ever do to you?
Nothing. I'm concerned that his reputation will be ruined by hanging around people like you.
How dare you dox
I dare very much.
Old man.
Who? Ricksta? Ricksta? Oh, another priest. Fucking another priest.
Like that. And people wonder why. Like,
The likes of while.
I come back so hard.
Who cares if Ricky's live, man? I won't be fucking entertaining the twat.
Because the disrespect and the audacity of people on here is unreal, don't you?
Are you looking at yourself?
You dare come for my church.
Yo, Mr.
You will regret it.
We're not coming. Like, this is the thing, right? Coming for your church. Let's break down that statement. We're not saying let's get this church. What we're saying is you have a lovely, a lovely church, lovely congregation, lovely values, lovely morals. Do you realise that publicly online, these two whoppers are associated with your church? People know that they are. And that these two whoppers are homophobic and transphobic. Do you know that? We are protecting that church from the negative impact you have on them because of the way you act online. And I remind you again, 100 goddamn times, that if you were not doing this, you were not making this live stream, you were not doing, nobody would have anything to talk about. We are talking about what you are saying and doing. Simple. You just can't accept it.
100%. No one is going to let that slide.
Really?
Has anyone ever gone for the Catholic Church before and come out okay? Never.
Is that a threat? Is that a threat? The Catholic Church are pretty good at hiding PDFs. Let's just put it out there. I don't think that your church are. I fucking don't. Like, I've got no fucking warranted grounds for that. I think they need to know what sort of person or people are representing that church. But they are well known. Like, the only thing I know about is Catholic Church priests and things who've been stung by hunting teams and things like that. That's all I fucking know about, where they've protected people. But my education of it is limited. Like, this is what I do. I expose that sort of stuff. Thank you, Miss Baguette. This is what I do. This is what I do. So that is my remit of knowledge. So that is an underhanded threat. The Catholic Church will make problems disappear. You're the problem that should be made disappear. And I don't mean physically or unalive or anything stupid like that. I mean your association with that church. Simple. Because you're letting them down.
So try it. Try it. It's a very well established, very well equipped, very well
equipped church. The fuck's it got? A few seats? Fucking some Bibles or whatever the fuck. Equipped with what? What do you think we're doing? What do you think we're doing? We're not launching an attack on the goddamn church. People are emailing and saying, do you realise that these two are transphobic and homophobic? That's it. It's not an attack. It's not a great siege, is it? My God. Desperation.
They're going to look at your history.
Oh, this is about me, innit? Me fucking search history is bloody wild, I'm not going to lie. We've got all sorts. We Google all sorts on here. All sorts. Or is it history?
Because you are doing it to me. You have no right putting an old man's name and contact details on.
Oh, fuck me. It's online already, Talia. I wouldn't have the connection if we didn't know that you were to do with that church, Mike.
Of his work on the
I'm sick of explaining stuff to this moron.
Internet. Just because something is public knowledge and public...
Interesting. Her opinion on what she calls doxing is going to completely change from when she's doxing EQ, doxing Corey Wilde, doxing Sophie Bailey, doxing whoever the fuck she wants. Her opinion of doxing is about to do a complete... praise Jesus and change. Completely different.
That doesn't mean that you're legally allowed to incite hate and malicious slander, which affects my life.
It's not malicious. Malicious slander has to be lies, Talia. It has to, I hate to tell you this, but maliciousness, it means, like bullshitting, like me saying she, once shaved Elphabar's armpits on TikTok. That'd be bullshit. Could it have happened? Maybe, but we don't have evidence of it, right? But to say that we've heard you on social media be transphobic and have the receipts and the screen recordings is true. It's the fucking truth. It is the truth. Simple. So it isn't what you're saying at all.
You're not allowed to do that.
You're right. You are not allowed to put malicious shit on the internet. But this is just the truth.
You're not allowed to do that. You're not allowed to stop.
Tell the truth.
They're going to look at your
Oh,
history.
sorry. It's gone back the... second.
Because you are doing it to me. You have no right.
What are the solicitors going to do as well, Tally? I'm just wondering.
No.
Can you please stop telling the truth on the internet? No.
No right putting an old man's name and contact details of his... Just because something is public knowledge and public... that doesn't mean that...
It's just boring. I haven't got it in
The
me.
world is big.
Oh, God. Let's highlight some of her transphobia. Well, actually, we don't have to highlight it. She did it herself. She did it again. This is the 35-second clip. I ain't going to say nothing. You guys just listen and you decide whether she is representing the church well. Up to you.
The world is bigger than you, EQ. No matter
Actually, I don't even think it's this bit, but listen to this anyway. It's a load of waffle.
what rights you had to fight to become a woman, believe me, there's people over the pond fighting bigger wars than you. Oh, email the charity. Email the charity. Okay, email them. Email them. We'll spend all
There you go. Email them.
day going through your emails, and we won't bother sending any food or aid or anywhere to Yemen or anywhere like that because you want to troll because of the new.
They're not going to do that because you don't... Sorry, has this charity completely collapsed since Talia Dean left them? Sorry. Is she trying to make out that since she walked away from that charity or was kicked out of that charity or represent that charity is completely collapsed? And that the whole, this whole conflict situation, whatever the hell it is all suffering because Talia Dean has left. Do you know what? Maybe there's more than one narc in this relationship.
New legislation. Okay, do it. I'll still go home to my comfortable bed.
You can go home a little bit quicker by the looks of it. It seemed like you got banned.
An old man's name
Here we go again. Fucking hell. I swear to God.
and contact details of his work on the internet. Just because something is public knowledge,
I can't listen to all this waffle. Is it the
public
same shit
domain,
again?
you can harass people.
Yes. It's not harassment though, like you deem it as harassing because people who talk shit don't like it when people go, you're talking shit, and then they go, it's harassment. People are coming for me, they're being so mean. Fuck me. Is he live, Ricksta? Come on, because we've run out of stupid clips. I'll give him about 5 minutes. I'm getting the local tonight, Ricksta. Is he still in the pub? Well, I don't want to go there. It's obviously me local. Thanks for the gifts, guys. He's obviously at the local. He's threatening me. How can he be making threats online and the account still be running? He's being homophobic and calling people simpletons. He's not in the pub. He's in a different place now with a glass table.
It's out of thin air with no evidence because somebody said it, right? And then all of a sudden, it's real. The difference is between you, fat freak, there is a fucking non-molestation order on you. That's highly proven. Okay, I've told you before, let's do a DBS check.
It's highly proven because Ricksta says it is. It's somebody's fucking back garden. Look at the little man. 1 second. Da-da-da-da-da. Honestly, he's absolutely 100% not in Sunderland. Ask him to prove if he's in Sunderland. I swear to God, right? I don't know, where can I get the chat on here? 1 sec. I don't know how to do it on here. Ricksta, we're not interested in you. We're not interested. Guys, you will get points if you say Whopper in his chat. You will get points if you ask him to prove he's in Sunderland. You know? He can let us know where he is, so the police can be informed. Entirely up to him. His big threat was to send me a sandwich from Deliveroo. Fucking affect somebody else's life. 1 minute. This guy as well is a racist. Free last racist. He said what age is just a number, something weird like that. I've got a fucking screen recording of that. It is the Ricksta 777 _FYP. And all he's doing, he's on sub, of course, echo chamber. Bye, Ricksta. And he just talks the same shit, says the same stuff over and over and over again, and says that, you know, things are proof that aren't, and no, it's definitely proof, it's definitely evidence. Just like he definitely came to Sunderland, just like he was definitely threatening me, just like he was oh, to be fair, right, sorry guys, did somebody tag me in a screen recording of the delivery order? Yeah, he's on bloody sub only, but you can always salt and pepper, can't you? You guys know what I'm talking about. Fucking absolute shit.
That's enough.
I don't use it. But I just like... 1 second, I need to log into my account again, like a bell end. But I will have a look at the clip, because I can't even remember what went on, really. I genuinely think that he's faked going to come in here just so that his views get boosted during his little shitty FYP show. But don't give him a, you know, like, disagree with his point or anything like that. You'll be muted if you get a chance to, because obviously he's keeping it as an echo chamber at the minute. He's threatening violence.
Oh, I'm gonna enjoy this. Who talks like that? Did you order like a
I'm a problem towards women, according to Ricksta, yet he runs around threatening violence all the time to sort out situations. What channel has it, guys? I'm looking for it. Sorry, that was me reacting to the fucking delivery. Has the other guy got it? Oh no, Talia's words for fat free. I've got that one. That's pretty funny. But I mean, sorry guys, if you can't genuinely tell, like, this is how I find this. This is how I find this shit.
Fuck me.
It's just ridiculous. Who has the clip? Was it Teapot? Send it to your phone. What? The link or the video itself? Like, what's the crack? I haven't got my WhatsApp on the PC. 1 sec. Well, like, open on the PC. I need a piss as well from FYP clips. Alright, I'll just look for the account. FYP clips. Oh, me mod. Why didn't you just say one of me? Oh no. Not them. For fuck's sake. Send me the link, not the video. If you can. I have Chippy. He was reported earlier today. The police are making a statement about him tomorrow. Taking a statement about him tomorrow.
Rian rang you mid.
Oh, I'll download it and we'll watch it. 1 sec. Desktop. Will you guys give us a second while I go for a piss? Not that I really care anyway. I just... You know, when you live in it and it's been screen recorded, you obviously don't remember exactly what's going on. I'll be back. 1 sec. 1 sec.
Jumbo check. It wasn't easy, but nothing is. No. When I feel heavy metal, and I feel that I need when I lie and I'm easy all of the time, but I'm never sure why I need you. Please I need you. Down when I was young. It's not my problem. It's not my problem. When I feel heavy metal,
No, it's a Ricksta, right? Fucking hell. Let's watch what happened when Ricksta was coming to my door. And he sent the delivery. So obviously...
Rang you, made a false order.
You can see his name there, can't you?
To get you to deliver it to waste your money. If you get any orders from me, I don't order. All right? Okay, there you go. Thank you very much. Sorry, mate. I'm sorry it's cost you your time, mate.
Follow the procedure, okay?
What's the procedure?
So, first I tell you that I arrived.
Yeah.
Did you receive any message or no?
No, none at all.
Okay, then
So has he got a mobile number, has he?
Yeah, I call.
Yeah, call him.
And then...
Listen to the accent, fucking bullshit and everything. It's hilarious. What a sad little man. What a sad little man.
If he doesn't answer, then I leave it at the door. Basically, that's the procedure.
Yeah.
Hello.
Thank you.
Also, that's Ricky, innit? Ricky, you just cost this man some money, innit? Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah, we know exactly who that is.
Did you order?
You hear him when he answers the phone. But I mean, he confirms it's him anyway because he completely loses it.
Call.
Yeah, call him.
And then, if he doesn't answer, then I leave it at the door. Basically, that's the procedure.
Yeah.
Hello.
Thank you.
Also, that's Ricky, innit? Ricky, you just cost this man some money, innit?
Hello.
Yeah, we know exactly who that is.
Did you order Deliveroo?
Yes, it's my friend.
Listen to this, he's doing.
You just changed your voice.
Friend.
He's taking the piss out of you, mate. Just.
To 18 Oswald Terrace.
Yes.
We know that's my address. I don't give a shit. It's been online months.
Well, come out then.
You fat freak, stick it up your fat arse, you fat cunt.
Oh. This is more pathetic in some ways than you turning up to a woman's house in the middle of... no, actually it isn't. But I mean, So while he's online right now running his mouth, this is...
There you go, see?
2 minutes to buy.
See, he's doxing.
Hear that threat? Police will hear that, Ricksta.
Hey, you
He's
stupid,
doxing.
aren't you, man?
What an absolute douche. Has he paid for it?
You see how unbothered I am, Rick? You see how unbothered... What an absolute douche. I'm gutted for this man. He might not have lost money, but he's wasted his fucking time, innit? Running around like a... because of him.
He will, yeah.
If he's paid for it, I'll have it. Why not?
You can?
Yeah, absolutely. But no, I don't ever order from delivery. Thank you. Cheers.
And I don't. I don't at all. What was the other clip? And then we had me as I... for fuck's sake, I've closed it again like a dickhead. 1 second. He did pay, but you needed to give them a code. You needed to give them a code, and obviously there was no code, so I just basically said, well, you know, you eat it hopefully or whatever, rather than it go to waste. 1 second, I've just logged myself out of this fucking account like a prick. So yeah, so big man Ricksta, fuck with him, he'll send you a sandwich that you can't eat, which actually, to be fair, is like mental games, isn't it? It's like mental torture to a big lad like me, as he says. Send a big lad food and then deny him being able to eat it. Fair play, actually, when you think about it. It's a good game of chess. I wonder how it feels to be Ricksta and Talia, knowing that every day they try and affect me and it doesn't fucking work. It doesn't actually work. It's just it looked like a sandwich, some sort of fucking sandwich or something. It was shit. What are you doing? 1 sec. Why is this bloody... There we go. And so obviously you saw me going out to receive my flexible sandwich. But obviously Ricksta made direct threats to me on the phone there, and obviously when the police come to take a statement tomorrow, obviously that will be put in. That will be put in. Absolutely fucking unbelievable. I don't care how he tries to twist it. He tries to say I'm a problem to women, said, you know, there's this order, there's that order. Oh, reaction as soon as I came in from the street. Fucking hell. Honestly, you're a joke.
Fuck me. Fuck me. Sad twat. Right, okay. Fuck me. We all get that, did we? We all get that. No, he wasn't there. No, he wasn't there. He's a pussy. I don't wish him to come here either. But yeah, so his name was there. He put on a false accent, mocked somebody's accent. You know, usual, standard Ricksta. Listen to his music. And yeah, wasn't a foot long. What'd you order, Ricksta? Fuck me, that was the most pathetic thing I've ever seen in my life. I'm gonna beat you to death, but have a sandwich first.
so,
honestly, fuck me. Right. No, he knows it's the correct property. I don't care. Should have given it to my wife. Probably. Would he say he's minutes away? Give us a sec.
That was a while ago, that was an hour ago. Is in some other person's back garden. Yeah, so moral of the story, Ricksta and Talia are not credible people. If they tell you that something's going on or this is that and the other, you obviously know it's fucking bullshit, let's face it. Yeah, I'm going to go out. I'm off tomorrow, so I'm going to head out to the pub. Why the fuck not? I've had a few pre-drinks and I've roasted a couple of bellends. Do you know, they just showed themselves up. They'll be ranting on and ranting on and rambling on, but we all saw what happened. There was direct threats to me. They said they were coming to my house, they were going to do all that sort of shit. That was bullshit. I mean, not that I want them here at all, and I've said this several times. They've tried to go for my character, they've tried to bring up things that, you know, whatever. They've done all sorts of shite. And all because I call out their bullshit. All because I call out their bullshit. It's that simple. Make sure you're following this account, guys. I just want to say huge thanks. Honestly, I've had overwhelming support tonight and I really appreciate it. Please give me overwhelming support in lives. There will no doubt be held about me from Ricksta and Talia. And obviously I appreciate all the gifts. I appreciate the subs. The subs have been wild tonight. I don't even know what we ended on. One sec. I'll have a look. Coming on the screen. 186 subs, man. It's wild. Thank you so much. Thank you anybody, you know, the comments, reposts, mods, you've been incredible tonight. The screen recorders as well, everything like that, absolutely fantastic. Thank you so much for your support. Your support is overwhelming. I appreciate it. Thank you for the calamari. Thank you so much. And I'm glad I don't have to be in a committed relationship with you before you become my top gifter. Right, okay, I will catch you all later. Have a good rest of your evening. I'm sure it's going to be amusing over in Pricksta's. Honestly, fuck me. I'm just at a loss for words of how sad these fuckers are. Like, do they genuinely think that they have support? You might have support of about 20 people max. You got a lot of people watching you that can't stand you. Right, thank you so much for your support. Honestly, it's incredible. I am careful. You've already seen that tonight, guys. We have the cameras, we have the police on speed dial, and obviously Ricksta's fucking obviously not here anyway. Right, I'll catch you all later. Have a great rest of your evening, and the Ricksta and Talia deep dive will be coming soon. That's for sure. Peace, guys. Thank you very much. Have a good night. Bye.